Hey YouTube, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've never been here before. If you don't know me, my name is JD. I am a six-figure affiliate marketer, and I teach people how to make income from home or from anywhere really online for free. It's kind of set up. I'll show you if you've never been here before. Bear with me if you have. It kind of set up like a day by day or video by video, step by step course. I take specific platforms that I work with and I show you how I actually produce money with them. I show you all the things. Just to be clear, you don't have to do all the things, but I show you all of the things that I do. I guess I'm kind of an extremist. I do all of the stuff, so you don't have to do all of the things. And what we're going to be talking about today specifically is we're going to be talking about a little company called HBA. And the reason we're going to be talking about that is the title of this video implies, AI for one, and how simple it can be to get started in affiliate marketing and how simple it can be to start making money. But before we do that, what I want to kind of outline for everybody is I hear a lot of people telling people what affiliate marketing is, but they don't really tell them how to do it. And that's exactly what I do here is I tell you, A, what it is, which is what I'm going to do right now, and what it's not, and also how to go about doing it, right? So this little video is a video that I'm making on the side of this. This won't be for these series, but what these series are is they outline specific platforms, okay? This one in particular does have to do with HBA, but it goes far more in depth than I'm going to go today. I'm just going to kind of give you an overview of what it is. But before I do that, let's talk about what affiliate marketing is, okay? So affiliate marketing, what you're allowed to do with affiliate marketing is you take somebody else's product or service and you market that with an affiliate link, right? So you're not in charge of customers, you're not in charge of having to deliver things, you're not in charge of inventory, you're not in charge of any of those things. You just get the benefit. Now, there's several ways to go about affiliate marketing, right? So there's Clickbank. I don't know if you've ever heard of Clickbank. If you have, great. If you haven't, that's okay too. I've dealt with Clickbank quite a bit. And what I noticed about Clickbank is that I didn't like is it's a one-time payment. I sell something, I get paid a small fee, and then I move on. I decided to start looking for something different than that. And by different, what I mean is something I could sell one time and get paid residually, right? Because that's how you build a residual income. So I started looking at services that were renewable services, and you can do it with a product too. But I started looking for something that somebody needs to have on a regular basis so that each time I made a sale, that sale was renewed next month, next month, next month, next month, next month, and I could begin to build a residual income, right? So that's my reasoning for what I do and the way I do it and the way I lay it out here on this YouTube channel, right? It makes sense to me that way. Now, as far as like an Amazon affiliate, I tried that too. I was not impressed. You are paid such a small fee, right? It's just, you got to sell so many things to actually make it worth your while. It just didn't feel worth it to me, so I don't do that anymore, right? I did at one point and I learned a lot, and I'm not sorry that I did it. I just wish I discovered this process a lot sooner. So you can skip all of that, or you can go ahead and try Amazon and do all of those things. I won't be showing you how to do that because frankly, I think it's a waste of time. What I will be showing you how to do is create a passive income residually. So when I say passive, let me be clear. You do have to put in some effort up front, but you get paid again and again and again and again. For example, this past weekend, I'll give you an example. I was sitting in the hot tub and we were having a barbecue. And during the barbecue and the hot tub festivities and hanging out with my family, I made $500, right? How does that happen? Well, it happens because I'd previously made the content. Everything was out there. My link was out there. Everything's still working, even if I'm not working, right? That's the point. It's still residual, right? And then, of course, every month there's those people that renew their subscription to the service, and that continues to pay me. They renew their subscription to the service because it's a good service and they make money with it. Otherwise, they wouldn't renew their subscriptions to the service, right? So it's a win-win for everybody. That's the other part I like about it, is you're not out here peddling something that's just a waste of time for people and it's just a ripoff. You're actually teaching people to create a residual income for themselves in the future, right? Okay, so moving on. This is what I do. I kind of I lay out the whole system on YouTube for free. By the way, I want to mention, I don't have a course for you to buy. I don't sell courses. I have them in my lifetime before. Actually, I was a coach for many, many, many years, almost 3 decades. And I decided that I wanted to make a shift in my life because a lot of times I would come across people that felt like they were stuck in their 9-to-5 or stuck in their situation and they weren't able to do anything about it. So I decided that we would do something different. Okay, so that's probably enough babbling for me. Let's move along. So what I want to show you today is HBA. So what is HBA? HBA is an all-in-one digital business. And, there's other ways to go about this, but what I want to show you is with AI, how simple it can make your life. And you have to have a product to offer somebody. And I happen to believe in this product, and I think you'll see why. All right. So I'm not saying by any stretch it's the only thing you can do, but I do think that it's a viable option because a lot of reasons. Well, the other reason I mentioned how you get paid so little for other things, this pays you 80% of the money that you bring through the door. You get paid 80% of it. Okay. So I won't go into great detail here because, as I said, you can go to video 1 of that series that I pointed out and it will outline everything. And there will actually be links in the video description on this video that you can check out if you'd like to check out HBA. But what it all boils down to is it's an all-in-one digital business. It's literally 25 bucks. That's the other part that draws me in. To get started, you can't start anything for 25 bucks. And literally, guys, there's no catch. You literally can go to work and start making money with free forms of advertising for $25. You get an affiliate link and you go to work. Okay. And there are things that you can do that cost more. I mean, obviously you can do paid advertising, you can do all those things, but you don't have to in order to get a start and understand what you're doing. That's the part that really draws me in, at least one of the things. Okay, so go check this page out. There'll be a link in the description. As I said, it outlines everything. If you don't know what HBA is, it's a funnel builder that's got a business wrapped around it that you can work, or you can just use the funnel builder. If you don't know what a funnel is, that's what these pages are. It used to be that you had to hire somebody to create all these pages. Now these pages are done for you, and there's multiple different options and versions of those where it's really just copy and paste. It's very simple. All right. And I will mention here, we are going to be offering a done for you service shortly. So if it's something that anybody is interested in, literally from setting this up to setting up channels to distributing content to even a YouTube channel for that matter. So that's something that we've been kicking around for a while that we feel confident to offer now. And we will be offering that. So if you're interested, let me know. It's not there yet, but it will be very shortly. So I'll be probably gathering a group of probably about 30 people, something like that, right, to get started and start launching channels for them and get things going and get some revenue going for you. Okay, so check this out. Watch this video. It's full of information. It's about 28 minutes long. I kind of bump the speed up. I come over here. If you don't know how to do that, you come over here, you hit playback speed and you bump it up. I never watch anything really at its normal speed. It's just, I watch too many videos, I guess. So that being said, if you just want to get started, click the yes button, get started, bump over here. That will take you over here. Now there is one upsell here. What this is, and this is kind of where the AI comes in. You can use Chatgpt, and it is free as well. What I use is Emerson because it's tied into HBA, and I'll show you what that is in a minute. But the fastest way to get started is right here. So click this button. It'll bring you down here. You have an option to upgrade to the premium for $125. I would tell you it's free for 2 weeks. Take them up on it and try it out. If you don't like it, cancel it. I want to tell you guys bluntly, honestly, in this video, you don't have to have it to get started. It's just a perk, right? There's a lot of benefits that do come with it, but you do not have to have it to get started. It's fine to start with 25 bucks if that's what you can afford to do right now and you want to get started, right? Straight up. So anyway, check it out. I would suggest taking it for free for 2 weeks. Jump on, they have weekly Monday evening masterminds. Jump on one of those and I think you're going to see the value right away. If you don't, cancel it. But try it out. Like I said, yes, it's free for, what does it say here? Free for 14 days. Okay. And there's no beef at all with them. It's easy to cancel if that's what you choose to do. Okay. All right. So now let's jump into what premium is. It offers a lot of things, as you can see over here. All of these different topics are covered in premium. Anything from advertising to, how to get free traffic, goes on and on and on and on and on. But what I really want to talk to you about today, beyond all that stuff, is the simplest form of getting started. Okay. So you can see here, I brought up, it says Emerson Magic Content Machine here. This is where the AI comes into play. So I went over here and I typed in, can you create one email about how to make six-figure income online that is shortened to the point? Okay. So with AI, whether it's Chatgpt or whether it's Emerson, any of these, the more specific you are, the more you're going to like your results. The more general you are with your question, the more you're not going to really like your results and you're going to get some kind of generic, answer. Okay. But let's take a look at this. So what it did, that's all I asked it, was to generate me an email. And we're going to talk about that in a minute because that's what I'm here to talk to you about is emails. So learn to make a six-figure income online, right? So it wrote out an email. You can kind of breeze through it here. Hey there, have you ever wanted to make six-figure income online? Now what I recommend with all this stuff with AI, and it even says it down here, is I could copy and paste this to my email source, which I'm going to show you right now. But I wouldn't highly recommend it. I would change it just a little bit just to make it more personal, right? And kind of put your own spin on it because that's what's going to be missing. And that's kind of what it outlines down here is you can copy and paste it, but they don't highly recommend it. So now let's just take, let's see, learn to make six-figure income online. Well, let's click over here first. So what I want to talk to you guys about is a fast way to get started. Now this is paid advertising, but it's really fast. And here's why I want to talk to you about it. It's inexpensive. Each one of these accounts, and I have a lot of these accounts, MLGS, right? And there'll be a link in the description below if you want to grab an MLGS account. But you do need something to market, and that's why I brought HBA to use because it's very affordable and easy to get started. But if you grab an MLGS account, I recommend grabbing 5. Actually, I have 5 for every project that I'm in. and that's $30 a month. That's $150 a month. I realize not everybody can do that, but here's what happens with MLGS. So with MLGS, you get 100 with your first account. You get 100 leads, qualified leads to email and get some revenue generated right away. Okay. So with other advertising, whether it's a YouTube channel, whether it's Facebook, whether it's, free or paid, either way, honestly, those take a little bit of time to get traction, right? No matter what, whether you're paying for it, whether you're not paying for it, it doesn't matter. People think, well, if I pay, it's going to get going faster. No, paid advertising is really like a 90-day minimum commitment to really start getting traction. Okay. That's Google ads. I've done it all. All of those things take time to gain an audience and get traction. And I'm not saying don't do them, but right away, if you want to start gaining traction and you want to start getting in front of people, so when you join HBA, you got a link now. You've got something to offer somebody. So then you come over here to MLGS, you grab one account through 5 accounts, whatever you can afford to grab. They're $30 a month a piece, and you get 100 leads per account. Actually, there's a way I'll show you to get 200 leads per account. And if you're really interested in that, I would recommend going back over to that series I pointed out on my YouTube channel earlier, and I'll show you that before I close the video, because that's what I start out with in that series, right? With MLGS. So here's what I would recommend. So you can see here that it tells you all about it. It tells you what it is. You just click, you grab an account, or you grab 5 accounts. But if you're going to grab 5 accounts, go watch my videos. Don't just grab 5 accounts, okay? Because you're going to need emails through Gmail to grab different accounts. You don't want them all in the same email account. And you're going to want to use your first, you buy your first one. Then you're going to want to use that link to buy the next one, to buy the next one, to buy the next one, because you gain 200 leads on 4 accounts. If you buy 5 of them, let's say, you gain 200 leads when you use your first link to buy the next one, to buy the next one, to buy the next one. Okay. So you'll end up, if you have 5 accounts, just to boil it down, you'll have 900 leads per day that you're gaining. And think about that over a year's time. I mean, that's a whole 40,000, something like that, people you're emailing every day. And I want you guys to be clear on this. I'm not pretending that it's anything it's not. These things do take time, but they're well worth it, because you're making a residual income, right? So you're going to be out in your hot tub at a barbecue and you're going to make $500 in that day, right? It's just mind blowing how this works, but it works. The hard part for most people is it doesn't work overnight. Is it worth it? Yes. Just like most things that you have to put out effort for. Does it take time? Yes, it does. It does take time. I've seen people send out emails in their first and second and third day, and boom, 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 they got sales. I've seen it where people take 3 weeks. I've seen it where people take 2 months to start gaining substantial traction. Is it worth it? Yes. That's what I'm here to tell you, and that's what I'm here to show you. So let's just see here. I'll just give you an example here. Log in. I've got 5 accounts on this series here. So you can see here that I sent out an email this morning. And by the way, you can send it out every 24 hours. So I sent out an email this morning, and so far 181 have opened, right? That'll get a lot better before it's done. I only sent that out just a couple hours ago. But you can kind of see the averages, right? It's just law of average. Kind of what I want to tell you guys here in this video, what affiliate marketing is. It's building a relationship with people, right? It's like, just like you don't go meet somebody and you're like, cool, we met, we had dinner, let's get married. It doesn't work that way. And it would be weird if you did try that. It's kind of weird if you assume it's going to work that way. There are people like myself where I see something, I like it, I just buy it, right? That's just the way I work. But not everybody works that way. So there will be links in the description. Let's just go to mailing system here, and I'll give you an example. So how this works, and go to my video and you'll see more, but the purpose of the AI is it creates emails for me on a daily basis, and I send those emails out on 5 accounts. On this one here, let's see, what is there, 20,700 on this one account, right? And I've got 5 of them. So you can see that I'm sending out a lot of emails every day. It's an extremely fast way to get started and a very inexpensive way to get started. And then I would consult the series that I've created on HBA and follow through it. Okay. So step 1 is to check out HBA. You got to have something to offer. Step 2 is to go ahead and take them up on the premium for 2 weeks, try it out, and then come over here and give this a try. Give Emerson a shot. Punch it in, create your emails. I also have emails that you can use that I've pre-created, but you're welcome to take this and kind of tweak it a little bit and put your own spin on it. But it's really helpful not to have to create something from scratch. Okay. And that comes with the premium upgrade in HBA. And also, if you don't want the premium upgrade in HBA, you can always use Chatgpt, and it is free. It does exactly the same thing. All right. So get your MLGS accounts, and my number is always